With me, in case you heard him, it's Wagamama. There you go. Sorry.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. What the problem that I have is my brain recognizes stuff more. I mean, I remember stuff more by vision than anything else. Like that is my main memory trigger point. And so when I see the bands, it doesn't make the connections to the draft. My whole draft calculation thing doesn't work properly. It's really frustrating.
I'm not really like that at all, luckily, since I have to do the picks for my team.
Yeah.
It would be a big thing if I can't cast as well, just because the picks are made differently.
Yeah.
But I like this timing though. The timeline going down is like a ticking bomb.
And as
you can
soon
see
as
where the battle begins.
As soon as the 30 seconds run out, like the 30 seconds that I have to pick, then you'll see the reserve time jumping to the middle. Oh, I won't spoil. But it's cool. And is cool too. Yeah,
Okay.
So, okay. And we already
let's
have
hope that they don't have full picks prepared and that they will need their 90 seconds reserve.
I agree. That would be a shame if they have that.
Both teams just not using any second of reserve time. That would be so sad.
Yeah. Maybe they'll
might
use
even
it for
have
the second
to. If none of the teams use any of their reserve time, I will join you for the second game. But
wow. Just to see that.
Yeah, well, I have to.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you might see it now because they are taking their time. So far, Templar, Assassin, Nature's Prophet, Rubik, Broodmother, and Naga Siren Bandit. Oh, there one. Did you see it?
Slides out.
Yeah. It is pretty cool, and the zero is then standing below there, and the end is cool too. When when players are picking up their heroes and stuff. Normally you just have to wait until the timer runs out, but it's actually just pretty cool. I do like it.
Yeah. Anyway, mentioning some of what's going on right now, with the first pick now in the hands of Potm. They ban out Lanaya, Furion, and Rubik, and the bans from Quantic are Brood, a good split pusher, Naga Siren, another good split pusher, and Darkseer, who is just a really annoying hero. He's strong in team fights and he's hard on lane.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just realized Lycan is still in.
Lycan is still in, but this is a tricky situation for Potm because you're, as Radiant, Lycan is not that overpowered because you can't easily take the Roshan whenever you want. But on the other hand, they don't want to give it to a Dire, so they will pick it up. Because giving away Lycan +1 is never a fun thing.
Nope.
So the Dire now, I mean, obviously they will have to do something against Lycan. I would expect a Chen or Enchantress pick up early
I expect actually the Enigma. I do the other one. Because Enigma is, gold-wise, Enigma and Lycanthrope are quite even in the jungle.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're even in the jungle. The thing is how well they scale with items.
Yeah.
Whereas Lycan will just, if you get level 9 on Lycan early on, you will crush towers and you will push, and then Roshan will be so easy to take. Enigma is a great jungler as well, but he doesn't have the same kind of impact as Lycan is. Almost a carry, I would say. He's a push carry.
True. And Lashrak's still in the pool, of course, as well. That's probably going to be the second pickup. And then maybe combine with a jungler, but maybe they just want to have some sort of combo wombo thing secured. Could be too. But then I guess they're giving away... Well, they can still pick up the Chen or something at their last pick, because Potm is not going to pick anything up like that.
Yeah, that's true.
So they don't really have to pick it up now.
I still want to see them run an aggressive jungle with Venomancer and Enchantress, preferably. Something like this. Or even a Shadow Demon, Leshrac. Leshrac is still in the pool and he's so strong. I would be surprised if they don't pick him up. And Lesh is actually good at chasing around in the jungle and killing stuff.
Yeah.
Even though Lycan has his 2 little summons that eat off a bit of the edict damage, you can actually just go for stun level 1 and have a slower review, like Venomancer, and it's an easy kill.
Yeah,
so
and
it's gonna be Lesh
and
almost using their entire extra time for Invoker and Lesh.
Yeah, that's actually only 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
We saw what happened then with you, by the way. It was really confusing because, of course, you disconnected in the game. And we knew that, and like you see, we don't see any of the chat going on here, so it was really...
Oh yeah, yeah, the picks were done in chat. I was surprised you weren't responding to anything there, but yes, the Dooney took over and my team took over. Meanwhile, my internet died. I had to restart my router, so I got back in time for the last pick, but they kept playing without me. And that's a positive thing in rotating picks a little bit and always discussing picks, is that when I disconnect, my team is not handicapped. They still know how we like to play. But Tinker and Tide.
Team fight and solo lane. I don't know. Tide Hunter. It's a bit of an awkward early pick, kinda.
Yeah, it's still good for them because against Invoker Leshrac it can quickly turn into a situation where you cannot go up against the enemy team in a 5-on-5 fight. If you have Tide, you can always do this. You can always fight.
True.
And
but I wouldn't be. I mean, he is picked up as a second tier, and I don't think he would be one of the heroes that would have been banned out. So it's quite an early pickup. Morphling, however, I do think that probably would have been banned out with Quark on Quantic. So we'll see him playing that.
Yeah, they do love rolling this Morphling always.
Yep.
Another reason for picking up an early support as Tidehunter, who is almost never banned out, is because you can hold out your lanes. Right now we see Potm haven't revealed that much what they want to do.
True.
We can predict that probably Tinker is mid, and probably Lycan is gonna jungle. But that's really all we know. And Tinker can even run on bottom lane, and Lycan can also be used on lane. Probably not against the Dire lineup though, it looks too strong lane-wise.
Yeah, well, we're probably gonna see a Morphling. I mean, for Quantic, what do they still need to pick up? They need either a support for the Morphling, and if they're gonna tri-lane that with the Leshrac, they could do that. And because it doesn't look like they're gonna go for jungle hero so far. Because I do think that this is like all three lanes, and then Leshrac will have someone with him as well as the Morphling. And that's why we see the Shadow Demon banned out, because it would be great with the Leshrac. Maybe with the tri-lane even with the Morphling, but yeah.
I don't even know if they want to tri-lane. I think they need Enchantress or Chen in this Dire team. And they're probably, I mean, now they are gonna get it, unless Radiant are gonna steal one. They actually ban out Chen, so I guess they disagree.
Yeah, very much so. Because which one would you think solo, Morphling or Leshrac then, if they're gonna go for a jungle hero still? Because they're gonna pick up something like Crystal Maiden or something. And now they can't pick up either anymore. Too bad. And well, Enigma is still in if they want it, I guess.
Well, they're still sanking. They can just sanking Lesh and Shadow Demon morph. Strong dual lanes and strong combinations. Even when you start switching around, you have both the sanking and the Shadow Demon that are strong with Leshrac.
Yeah, but Shadow Demon is banned out, so he's out of the picture.
Oh, he actually got banned there.
Yeah.
That's true.
So Crystal Maiden and Sanking would be two good pickups right now.
Yeah, that's true.
And I do think they probably should pick up the Crystal Maiden first, I guess.
Yeah, CM is a good pickup for them. They need more disables, even though they already have nice number of disables. It's always good to have even more against the Lycan, against the Tinker. Just chain stunning Lycan is a good way to pick him off before he gets off his BKB, before he gets off wolf form, because if he uses his spells, then he's gonna get away, and perhaps even kill you.
Yeah. Wow. Enigma picked up by Potm. I was not expecting that one. So we're gonna see either a Lycan or an Enigma on the lane. Enigma could probably solo lane for his Morphin, just denying all the time, keeping it fairly into his towards his tower if he's gonna solo lane that. Though I guess Lycan is a pretty strong laner too.
Yeah, well, I would predict that Enigma is gonna be on lane in this case. As I said, the lanes on the Dire team already look so strong, you know. Leshrac, Invoker, Morphling, all of these are very, and CM is picked up as we kinda expected.
Yeah.
And all these lanes are gonna be hard to stand on for Lycan. Meanwhile, Enigma can always just deny the lane, get experience.
Yeah, sounds like
what is gonna be the last hero though? They need something to duel with Tide, or even just a pure support.
And a range, maybe a Wave Runner or something.
They could run a farm Tide if they want to. It's not at all bad.
Oh.
And Bane.
So probably gonna be a farm Tide.
Yeah, quite likely.
Yeah, with Bane there to support him. And that will be massive team fights from Potm, by the way. And the Quantic hasn't got that much to show for it. They kind of are forced to pick up an Earthshake or a Sand King right now.
They have, yeah. And Potm have great late game, like Bane, Tide, and Enigma all scale really well into a late game. All their ultis are still very good. I would say that perhaps a little exception for Tide ultimate, which is not that good when enemy has many BKBs. And it's gonna be a lone druid.
Wow. I have to say I don't like lone druid. He's boring.
He is boring.
Yeah. But it is a solid like a solid last chance kind of. But it's kind of the same as a Lycan. We won't see Lycan all that much, well, unless he is going to be on lane, so we will see him a bit more. But he'll just continue to farm as well, just like the lone druid. We won't see him until he's ready to fight.
Yeah.
And that period of time, I mean, if we're going to have Lycan and lone druid farming, that would be 4 versus 4, and Potm definitely gets the better of that one.
Yeah, they do. And I would say that Lycan is stronger than lone druid with at least in around minute 20-25.
Yeah.
He's gonna be very, very strong and take down towers in seconds. Meanwhile, lone druid's still good at taking down towers, but
he needs
can't
to wait
do
a bit
anything
longer
against heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't dominate heroes until he gets into like minute 30 plus. And I will never play lone druid again. This was the last time that I got so little entangles.
Oh, you didn't get a lot of entangles. I noticed that. It was a bit sad.
Well, it's kind of my thing. Whenever I play lone druid, I get them late game perhaps, but lane phase I never get it. And to be frank, lone druid without entangle on lane is a really weak hero.
It's kind of sad.
It should just be superstitious and not happen all the time, but I don't play him too often, and actually every game we played him lane phase, I'm not getting it, so... You know, Queen of Pain against Syllabear is one of those lanes where, well, Syllabear can win against Queen of Pain quite easily. If it gets the right timed entangles, it's very dangerous for Queen of Pain. She needs to stay around full HP all the time so she doesn't get killed by entangle, as you can't blink out. But, yeah, it's just so risky. Played. If you don't get your entangles in time, then you will be dominated.
Yep. That's
But lane-wise, I would say then that Tide is gonna farm on bottom lane, or even mid lane. This is not completely certain. Tide could go mid and just Tinker farming bottom. Some teams love having Tinker on bottom lane.
Yeah.
I think he's good mid as well, but having him long lane is pretty effective.
Well,
and Tide is not at all bad mid. He's great.
The only thing that they have to notice, of course, is probably gonna be an Invoker in the mid lane, and in that case, Tinker would be a bit better than a Tide. I would expect.
Yeah, he would be, but
Fogged is the
again,
mid player.
Tide's okay.
So that's
Tide doesn't have to win the lane though. If they put him there, he just has to stick around, get levels, get farm, and I don't think that Invoker can shut down a Tide completely. And Tinker is not that great against Invoker either.
No, but there
are already pings going down on Ancient stack, so I expected Tinker mid. See this pinging, both teams actually pinging on the Ancients. So they are expecting that Tinker will be killing off the big stack of Ancient creeps prepared by Bane.
Yep, I'm not sure what the drawings on the minimap are right now. Well, that's not hard to guess, I guess. I thought, here comes some tactical drawing.
He's erasing though. Yeah, Fogged is erasing everything. So.
Yeah, but actually, Fogged has a signature hero, and that is Invoker. So I do think he probably knows best how to deal with an Invoker if he's on a Tinker. But
oh yeah.
Because apparently his Invoker is quite famous, and we saw that a couple of times over the last couple of days, and he was quite decent with it. Maybe also a reason why Quantic picked Invoker up that early. Just to deny him.
Like, Invoker is always legit to pick early.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely nothing out of the ordinary, but if you know that the enemy team, like if you're playing against Navi perhaps, you say like, okay, then this Invoker is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
We pick it up there.
Yeah, let's ban him or pick him in the order ourselves, probably.
The annoying thing about Navi is that they're pretty good at many things. So
yep. Too much to ban out.
You can't pick everything.
And talking about Navi now, both of these teams in the last week have slain the full roster Navi teams 2-0 in best out of 3s for the defense.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, bottom
so
just a couple of hours ago.
Navi are out of the defense, correct?
Not sure, but it could be, yeah.
I guess they should be if they got slain in the defense 2-0 two times.
Yeah, I do think it was the defense last week. Now I'm starting to wonder. It was at least a defense a moment ago, and that was Potm bottom, and Quantic was on Saturday, but
okay.
Not 100% sure anymore. But let's just go over who's playing what for now, because we already saw for Potm bottom. We see Fogged on the Tinker, Aoi 2000 on Lycan, a role that we were expecting him to be playing. Tide to Time is going to be playing the Enigma. We see Snaking up on the Tidehunter. That makes me believe that Bane is actually way too sexy.
Okay.
That's my guess. It's the only one that we would be missing otherwise.
No clue. Yeah, I guess so. We can always go in on his Steam profile and check. Yeah, it's way too sexy. And just a little bit of a clash down here, but with the scout from Lycan Wolves actually feeding some gold here.
Yeah, and some experience. 10 experience for the Crystal Maiden and 10 experience for the Shrek. Massive experience advantage.
20 gold is always nice for a supporter though.
That's true. Like the gold is nice. Experience is okay.
Yeah. 10. It really does no difference getting 10 XP or not, but 20 gold is just a little bit of extra now. It's nice if you can get it.
Yeah, you want to go over who's playing what for Quantic, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Cool.
On Quantic we have Painted Gold is going to be playing this Lone Druid, is going to be solo top, and he's going to have a pretty tough lane, I think, against this Enigma, and looks like Bane and Tide already have some ill intentions into his enemy wood. Standing Bulba is going to play Invoker on mid lane, and on the aggressive tri-lane we have Korok on Morphling, and Mikey on Leshrac, and Metrim going to be playing the support as always on Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, because the one missing for Quantic is actually Braxus on holiday. Just some extra information. And which lane are you expecting first blood, by the way? It is summer, yeah. A lot of people on holidays.
I would say bottom lane. Nice dewarding this lane ward instantly. Bane, I don't know if they saw or heard when they placed the ward, but it was a good deward. Realizing the enemy team is doing an aggressive lane down here, it doesn't take that much to realize it.
Nope. No, and there's no wards up anymore, because both wards are down now.
Yeah.
Well, actually no, there's one more ward. Is it gonna be in range? Is it gonna be in range of the sentry? No.
She looks like she's just protecting her on mid. They're actually playing pretty aggressive already on this Tinker. She's looking to go and produce a kill, but they see her. Tinker is gonna be okay here.
There should be.
Meanwhile, Enigma is just jungling in the enemy team jungle.
Yeah, I saw.
This is different from what I expected.
Very aggressive.
Good. I like difference.
And Bane there as well. Did Crystal Main just throw out one last hit on the tower and then backed off again? I think she did.
Harassing, you know, just dealing that 9 damage.
Yeah, it's wow, 9. No, it's 13 damage. Don't underestimate Crystal Main.
It was a creep.
Oh, it was a creep.
A range creep doing 4 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lycan is doing okay on the bottom lane though, I would say. He's getting nice experience, and having the wolves, he can always fend off Leshrac a little bit and get some farm. Enigma already looking to gank with his level 2 Malefice on top lane. If he's gonna run in this jungle, then it's definitely the right thing to have 2 levels in Malefice early. They see him backing outside of tower range, but
well, they have
not gonna initiate just yet. They want their creeps to get into the tower range, so they can dive. And Tide actually maxing Gush over Anchor Smash.
Well, for Gush, yeah, I was expecting Anchor Smash just so he can farm some faster, but apparently
Anchor deals a lot of damage. In pure damage, when you initiate on someone, maxing Anchor is gonna deal a lot more. But Gush is good for long range nuke, and he wants to catch people.
Yeah, is there gonna be Malefice? There it is, Malefice there. Bane has got a nightmare if he wants to. There he goes, giving some time for Crystal Main to maybe help out Painted Gold. He throws down on Nova. I think he's gonna be fine though. Should be fine.
Yeah, nice reactions, waking himself up with his bear. And mid lane, wow, that's low HP. He salved and just survived the last hit.
Ooh, I'm glad I didn't miss that. Well, Didn't miss that there was no... didn't miss a kill there at least. But front...
Yeah,
well, he has a bottle.
Right.
He has a bottle,
he
so it should be okay.
He's going... Wow, he's going out very far. Yeah, Cold Snap there could have killed him.
No Cold Snap just yet. Has to invoke it first. There's only a tornado so far. Now that could be a kill, yeah. Oh, there's a Cold Snap. Or one more right click needed, and there's no kill just yet! The hell?
So
oh, and here comes the Maleficent, and Bilba is dead. Enigma taking the first blood.
He got played by a laser. It's a long duration that you can't hit. It's 3 seconds.
That's quite
and that means that Tinker is gonna have momentum on this mid lane, almost up to level 6 already. That's gonna be a hard lane to recover for Invoker.
Yeah, and he doesn't even need to back out, he can just have the bottle and regen up again with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though he should do it fast, because Bilba's already back with the Cold Snap if he wants to. Oh, he's gonna go aggressive with the haste rune though. I think Matrim is gonna be a target here on the top lane. Oh gosh, actually landing on painted gold. They wanna go in, Anchor Smash is gonna be there. Laser still hitting, rockets will fly, no kill just yet. One more right click needed, and it's Tinker that takes the last hit. They wanna go for Matrim still. And there's a gush again soon. Anchor Smash, run right click, not even a gush needed. And that is another kill, this time for Snaking, who still might... No.
Bottom tower got down though. Lycan can't do anything to protect it now. Out of mana as well, it's hard when he can't summon his wolves.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Lycan is getting levels. He's much higher level than Morphling, for example, who's been running dual lane the entire time.
Yeah.
Lycan is almost level 6.
Those
so I would say that bottom...
Yeah. Sorry.
Bottom are doing great on this lane phase, already getting 3 kills, and yeah, jungling Enigma in enemy woods is working out for them.
Definitely, leading on 3-0 on the kills, and yeah, those levels on that Lycan are just are at the moment more important than his farm. He'll get his farm.
Yes. Yeah, the farm always picks up for a Lycan sooner or later, even if you shut him down in the woods, and even his levels typically will be catching up, but this game he already has his levels. He's one of the highest experienced heroes on the map. The XP graph is drastic.
Bam! Whoa, it is.
Yeah, told you.
Almost 2.5k in favor of Potm. And well, that's of course also because right now there's no hero for Quantic in the jungle, so that will cause them some issues with that.
Syllabear and CM are the main reason. They're shutting down these two heroes completely. CM has to run around and try to produce something, carrying a TP so she's ready for counter ganking. This is very good.
Yeah.
But Syllabear has been so shut down. It's hard for him to find anything in this game. And
already killed off once as well.
Yeah, dying doesn't really help.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Hyde now with mana boots, high mana pool, and almost up to level 6 as well. When he has his ultimate, then this top lane is gonna be sacked by the Dire.
Yeah, and the tower will get harassed now as well.
Yeah, unless they want to rotate Leshrac now, which they... Looks like he's just gonna chase after Lycan a little bit, but...
Well, it might actually be good, because he's not gonna be able to push down a tier 2, because there will be TPs incoming, there will be defense for it, and he might just rotate to the middle tower and then maybe top tower, whichever he wants to get that advantage there, because that is one help that they can still do. Oh, are they gonna initiate on that? No. Nice switching.
It's hard against the Syllabear, actually. The Nightmare is not that good against summon heroes.
Yep.
And Tinker just going out, gonna stack this Ancient one time while he's waiting for the rune to spawn. And there we go.
Yeah, there's nothing
As I said, it's gonna be a super hard lane for Invoker to recover because of this Marcher machine stays maxing out.
Shrek actually rotated to the top lane, by the way, just missed the stun. It's gonna get a gush anchor smash, and it's gonna be going down. Bane taking the last hit, Ravage being used, Snaking already level 6, Pain and Gold, a lot of trouble for him right now, but it's gonna be Metro. Oh, is he still alive? 18 HP left, and there we go. Enigma's right click will finish the job. Bane backing out, but Lone Druid actually staying alive. He had 32 HP.
It's a big thing that he survived here.
Yeah.
His boots of speed saved him. He has very early boots, and as most people know, Syllabear is a very quick hero, so with boots on him as well, he could outrun the Bane, who also has boots, and actually the same speed.
He did not want to dive the tower though, it's too risky at this level still.
Yeah.
Two heroes.
I mean, Bane should never catch up to him if they have the same speed and Syllabi is running away.
Yep.
Then if Bane gets one hit in, then he should never get the second hit in. Unless he finds a shortcut.
True. But still, Leshrac and Crystal Main getting picked off there.
Yeah.
Even though
and they get seen by the ward now again, so the Radiant team, they know they're coming out. They're placing their own little ward here, just trying to get control in top lane. They're doing a good job at holding the tower, but they just died 2 times again there. And that was hard. They need to get some kills now, else the experience advantage is gonna be too high.
Yeah, well, if they're gonna dive too far, Time has got a black hole as well, so that's a team fight potential from bottom. If they manage to work that out as well and then get a kill with that, then yeah, that would be pretty big.
Yeah, they're just gonna try and lane Leshrac and CM up here and let Syllabi farm in jungle, because look how warded the jungle is. It's a safe jungle, but
it's
here comes
a
the
really
smoke
safe
gang.
jungle.
It's mid.
Ooh, here they come.
So
Are they gonna try to use a black hole for that one? For one invoker? Invoker
they will
is level
if they
7
have
though.
to.
Yeah.
They will if they have to. And if they get a Nightmare in first though, they could perhaps kill him off. They placed a ward there, and if Bulba has sounds on and was watching top lane.
Ooh, snaking, gets stunned, gets frostbitten, still lands an anchor smash, is actually with the edict, he is in a lot of trouble. Here comes Bane and Gold as well, and a couple of right clicks needed, and snaking will probably go down, and there we go, Lone Druid being the one to pick up the kill, important for him. Bane trying to do what he can, here comes Time as well.
Keep playing Poker, this is bad for Radiant.
I don't know why Bane popped himself into a nightmare. Cold snap. Time in a lot of trouble there. Tornado will catch him as well, and he will probably drop from that one. Bane on the way out, but he is, like you said earlier, same speed as Lone Druid, so he will be fine.
Yeah.
Good kills.
Well, there we go. It's a nice little comeback there, and all really started out by this Tide overextending. He was just too far out without support, and that actually led to 2 heroes dying. They do have Tide ulti now though, so they could try and get the Enigma with him again, but Enigma looking for a Morphling instead. Yeah, and he can't really kill Morphling. So.
Nah, he'll be fine. And he is farming good though, he is 62 for 18.
Oh yeah.
So that's definitely the secret weapon of Quantic, continuing to farm. What? What? Did you see that?
No.
On the top lane, snaking just ravaged 2 creeps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got 2 last hits. Yay!
Well, it's a nice way to farm.
Yeah. I think it was a misclick. Oh, he must be really upset right now, because that could mean the difference between a tower right now. Or, I mean, it could even kill off Pain and Gold and Matrim if someone else
Black hole bottom lane.
Ooh, Korok, a lot of trouble there. He should be fine though. We formed through, and he is indeed gonna be fine. He can still morph into some strength if he wants to. Yeah, he still has his salve up his sleeve also. Even though the wolves are kind of annoying.
Really weird play by Potm. They should just have sent Enigma up top to begin with, and they would have Ravage and Enigma Black Hole on the same lane.
Yep.
This is fair to play against. Now they full these and they got nothing for it. Well, they got 2 creeps, and Enigma might have gotten a single creep with his Black Hole as well.
Yeah.
The only one really doing his job right now is Fogged. He's getting a lot of farm. And Ahui. He's getting farm.
Ahui. No, Ahui. Yeah, he's doing okay. He is doing okay.
But pressure now with Leshrac and Syllabi on the same lane, and they know that Tide ulti is on cooldown.
Yeah, they know that. They saw that.
That's kind of the key timing to push. They should try and get the tower, but again, 3 heroes up here trying to defend. But I still think they could force the issue. There's no Black Hole, there's no Ravage. It's never gonna be easier than that.
Yeah, but there is a slight level advantage though. It's just slightly risky. Oh, look at that counter ward.
They don't want to dive into a tower. It's basically...
Yeah, and especially not when they don't have the advantage. It would be 3-on-3, and that's like, maybe you want to dive when it's 2-on-3 or something like that, but with 3-on-3, with a lot of disables as well, or at least slows and nightmares and malefices and fog being able to TP in, because he got with the travel.
Yeah, as I said, Fogged is doing really well in mid lane. He's getting farm and they're diving here.
Matrim already picked up so fast. 1 anchor smash at level 4 and a gush and the rocket.
This is so short on cooldown.
Yeah. Ooh, Entangle on Snaking. He will probably drop there. There we go. Lone Druid taking the last hit as we have a rocket on ball, but he is stunned for a second right now, and he is trying to get away. He won't be able to do so though. Gets picked off, even though I don't see the message. Fox will get hit by a tower and get killed off. And Painted Gold once again, 36 HP and alive.
Impressive fight by a Dire, actually taking down this. It all comes down to timing on that Tide ulti. He just barely got caught by the tornado and an entangle in the air. I don't even know how that works, but he got entangled, then tornado, and he lands and he's still entangled.
Yep.
So he must have been in a lot of pain. Nice play by him though, and meanwhile this is happening, Korok is free farming ever so happily on bottom lane, so the Radiant team needs to win that fight. Yeah. They don't have the time to lose fights like that.
That mistake for Ravage that Snaking made, that might have, yeah, if that continues, that might have, you know,
it puts them in bad momentum, as you see.
Exactly.
This second fight was also lost because of the misclicked Ravage earlier in the game.
Yeah.
Which I still feel is, I mean, partly due to Enigma not coming up top lane. It's very rare that you misclick your Ravage when you have Enigma standing beside you waiting to ulti someone. You're a bit more careful.
You're a bit more careful. You're a bit more calculated, I guess, then. But yeah, I have it happening too.
They still have both ultis, and they have a strong Tinker, and they're using this. They're now taking down the tower. And they should pressure more towers.
Yeah, this is actually the first tower they took down so far. Even though they have had the momentum for a long time.
They're gonna go for a second tower, I think, and it's a good choice. I feel they have the strength to do it, and Bane has level 6, he's chasing after his Matrim, and Bane is actually a lot quicker.
Yeah, I can tell. Oh, here comes the Boba though.
Yeah, the quickest of them all comes the Invoker.
In the meantime, on the top lane we have Fog chasing down the Lone Druid. I'm not sure if he gets an entangle now, that might not end good for him, but I don't think the bear can attack just yet, so he's just chasing him so far. And nothing is gonna happen here. At least no kills.
Korok is like, yeah, you can all run around and chase each other. I'm just gonna farm and push.
I don't care which lane. If Lycan comes to the bottom lane, I don't care. I'll move middle. It's cool.
Yeah, because even though Lycan has basically no items compared to a Morphling, he can still push Morphling up off the lane, just being strong, dealing damage.
Yep.
Sure, Morphling can regenerate very nicely, but he doesn't really like taking a lot of damage from them wolves, and just a right click of Lycan is very...
It's just annoying, and why go to a lane where you have some resistance when you can go to a lane with no resistance, right?
Yeah, but then everyone came mid, so now Korok, very sad, runs to base and is thinking about where he should go.
Probably bottom again.
He might even TP mid and defend this, but I don't know if they will. They have an Invis Crystal Maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The power of the Crystal Maiden. Well, she's not going to be able to defend the tier 1 time.
The Invis ulti.
Oh yeah. Could be.
He's going for a free build. Strong nuke. It's the best build, I would say, in this game.
And we have got some links out of Korok. I do think they want to try to take him down. They have got the Ravage and the Black Hole if they want to use it, and everybody going towards the bottom lane actually. Yeah, all 5.
Yeah.
Here they come. He's gonna try to weave from away. He should be able to do that though. Here comes the Gush. We'll slow him down slightly. Not enough though. Unless there's a Malefice anytime soon. There it is. Ravage being used as well on Korok in a lot of trouble. Black Hole also used, but he's already dead. Tinker taking the last hit. Tornado going through. And that's a stun on Snaking, who dodges it with his Cricket Shell. Nice one. And he's gonna be able to he's gonna be able to back off. Is that a Nightmare or Fiend Script? That was a Fiend Script. And that was no kill. Oh, Lycan though. Out! Die.
And Syllabear could be looking for kills here. He is gonna do it. And Invoker is super quick.
Oh, Entangle! Cold Snap! And that's a kill.
Yeah. Painted Gold is a good Syllabear player.
I know! he has a high luck chance on the... high proc chance on that Entangle.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hate, like, Syllabear is a lot of technique to play, but in a big regard, this hero is about getting your entangles at right.
It can be very frustrating, I can imagine, especially if you just played a game where you basically had no really lucky entangles whatsoever, and then you see...
I'm glad to see that he's getting my entangles as well in this game. But they're transitioning into a Roshan attempt, and it's gonna be a successful one, I feel. I mean, Tide has no ulti, Enigma has no ulti. They're gonna smoke in base and try to TP. They're trying to go for this. They know it's gonna happen. And March, but it's just too late.
Too slow, too little, too late. Mikey also able to TP out, even though taking some damage from the marching machines. Quantic picking up the Aegis. So even though he died just now for the first time, he will be hard to take down again. I mean, they used 5 heroes and 2 ultimates to take him down. That will,
yeah. They didn't need Black Hole on
no,
him,
that's
as you
true.
said.
That's true.
If Enigma didn't waste his Black Hole on Morphling there, they could have forced the issue and get to tower bottom. But as it looks now, the Dire team are doing a good job at holding towers, even though Potm bottom are so much stronger in team fight.
Yeah.
So it's not a big issue for Potm bottom. Of course, they have Lycan. He can always just snake kill a tower in just 10 seconds. A tower is gone. But they do, however, want to take as many towers as they can before their own lanes get pushed by like the Syllabear and Leshrac combo.
Smoker for Quantic on the bottom lane. They're gonna run into 3 heroes of Potm bottom though, maybe even 4 if Enigma joins the team. 10 seconds until another Ravage, so this could turn into a potential team fight again. I don't think they can really go in on that though.
They should go. They should go.
Yeah, Tornado, EMP, they're gonna go. There goes the stun. Hit stun 2. Ravage being used. Hit stun 3 though, and they will be able to back out, which is probably what they want to do, unless Snaking gets blocked by a Frostbite and will drop there. So at least they got 1 kill of that.
Invoker's gonna look for more kills, but I'm not sure if they're gonna get anything. They got a kill, they got Tide Ultimate forced out. Bit of a miss Force Staff there.
Yeah, Korak actually coming in from the side. Ethereal Blade will make sure Fog won't be able to TP out of there. Nightmare on Korak, so they will back out there. And the tower got the Knight, so there's no reason for them to stay there anymore. Tornado will still pick off 2. They want to go for this. Here comes a Cold Snap, tied to time. Can't really do anything. Goes down to the Morphling. Mikey gets put in a in a Fiend's Grip. Gets picked off by the Bane, that was. Even though the message doesn't show up, Bane in a lot of trouble. Weave forming through for Korak and gets a kill. Invoker actually taking the last hit. Rockets will still fly, but won't be able to kill off anything anymore. And nice anti-gank. Or picking off heroes from the side by Quantic.
Push on top lane, meanwhile. They're not really getting the tower just yet, and Lycan is strong at killing bears, so the tower is gonna hold, but the farm that's coming up on Painted Gold, meanwhile this is happening, is quite big. So Syllabear and Morphling are both looking to be strong in this game. Yep. What a nice region.
Yeah.
By the way, it's Adaptive Strike, not E-Blade.
Didn't I say that?
You said he used the... Yeah, you said he used the Ferro Blade.
Oh, I meant Adaptive Strike. He doesn't have an Ethereal Blade. I knew that. It was just a brain fart then. Sorry.
I'm just making sure you don't confuse the chat.
Okay, I'm not confusing the chat. Well, I probably am, but they will still mock me for it, flame me for it, and then, we'll be fine.
That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
Tide has a hood, so he's tanky.
I
feel I would probably want him to get a Blink Dagger before his hood, but that totally depends on how you play as a team. It's really hard to see.
Well, they have been able to get off some good Ravages, to be fair. Also because Quantic is still being fairly aggressive. Oh, Boba might be regretting that fairly aggressiveness right now. Frostbite on Tidehunter though, stunned once again. You're lucky.
Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken. Yeah, they have gotten off some ultimates, and look at that Morphling just, he melts near Lycan. Medallion, right click, he had to back. But yeah, the last Tide ulti was just purely defensive, and still he died.
True.
Top lane, they're really trading hits.
No, Lycan actually has to back off there.
Yeah, he has to force his ulti as well.
Or not,
but they need
or not.
Blink Dagger Tide.
He wants to go in on this. There he comes. And there's the Medallion as well. Look at Kirk. He really melts. Wow, we form through will be fast enough. He morphs into strike. Adaptive Strike there. I said it right this time. A Morphling picking up the Lycan. Man fighting on the top lane.
Aoi is probably overextending a little bit, since Morphling even has an Aegis. Even if he would bring Morphling down, it's just Aegis.
Yep.
I'm gonna say that Aegis is good. It's a big part of the game, but dying is much worse than losing your Aegis. So, and in the end, Lycan did lose the fight.
Yep, he did die.
Lincoln's is the item choice on Morphling, by the way. The first item.
Yep. Sure,
and would probably see him go for the E-Blade still. It's a good item. In this game, I feel it's strong against Tinker. Kinda annoying if Tinker gets a Dagon though, and he just Dagons you when you E-Blade, then you die.
Yeah. And I don't think he will get I don't think he will get a Dagon though. Even though I see that Tinker Dagon earlier this week.
If the enemy team goes E-Blade on Morphling, it's become it's not common, but people are doing it ever so often, just picking up a Dagon to counter a E-Blade Morphling. Wow, he's aggressive.
Very aggressive. Fog won't be able to TP in out just yet, and he probably will be taken down by Korok here. In the meantime, Bane managed to pick up the Crystal Maiden. Korok actually backing out of that one. Too many heroes surrounding this one as Aoi comes in from the side, picks up the Lashraki. Ravage is used, Black Hole is used, catches both heroes still here. There goes the Aegis. There goes the Bear as well, as Invoker gets picked off here, and it's gonna be Korok that's gonna be able to stay alive with the reform. And the tower goes down.
Team wipe.
It was,
and tower.
Yeah, and that was just purely the team fight that Potm has. They used everything, and they used it properly. I mean, the Aegis, only the Aegis saved him.
Everyone is alive, everyone is high HP, except for...
Everybody.
Except for who? No, yeah, Tinker is just refilling. I was a bit surprised. But yeah, they're gonna take down his tower pretty easily. Lycan pushes so hard, if you ever lose a fight to him, your towers are gonna die.
Yep. And Barracks might even be dropping here too. They don't really want to go in just yet, not without the Invoker.
Rex is dead.
There's the Rex indeed.
And now they could just back out safely. Even get a kill. A little bonus kill.
Where was the Crystal Maiden?
Well, she was running through Marcher machines and landed a rocket on him, so she died. Well, Tinker is annoying in that regard. You can never go in on him.
Nope.
And here they had to go in to save their Axe, but if they did, they wouldn't even have enough to do the job. Not inside the Marcher machines. So the Axe was very easy, very simple, despite Tide ulti and Enigma ulti being on cooldown.
Yeah, so, and they, I mean, Invoker is the initiator for Quantic, and they really missed him there. One tornado might have stopped them. But
yeah, EMP is a big problem for the Radiant team. It's if Bane has no mana, he has no Emo Ring, no nothing yet. So if they get shut down by these Invoker combinations, then their push is gonna be stagnant. But as soon as Invoker or anyone really dies, the Radiant team can just start steamrolling the push.
Yeah.
It's how a Lycan lineup works. You just go through stuff.
Yeah, no secret tactics, just head-on fights. Bane gonna get picked off here. Frostbite helping out, and the Shrek's not taking the last. Fog actually TP'd in, trying to do something. Will pop a march in the machine, so nobody will chase that anymore.
Yeah, it's I mean, Lycan's closing up on BKB. They just want to finish some farm on the Radiant team now before they really push the issue. And to be fair, just getting early racks against the enemy team, and then you can hold the game pretty passive for a while. You get more gold than they do because of the gold difference on creeps. And just using the map control that you get.
Yeah, and the map control that you already have with that Tinker there, to be fair, so actually just extending that one. And for Quantic, they still have a chance. I mean, they have to just hold on long enough until that Morphling and that Lone Druid is just absolutely fat, but the pushings or in the team fight from Potm is just making that so difficult right now.
Yeah, they are pretty close to getting Radiance on Syllabear, and I mean, Morphling is not too close to getting any really strong item right now, and Smoke Patrol is just looking for kills, but they failed. Finding so. Oh wow,
oh,
Tinker!
Oh, he's gonna be in so much trouble right now. There's the Frostbite. He is dead. And I just pointing it out, there was an Entangle, and another Entangle on the creep. Entangles all over the place.
As I said, he's getting my Entangles as well. But the push is gonna come in mid now, and they're not in position to defend this yet.
No,
Silver has to regenerate in base.
Indeed. And there are all the team fights are up again. And Tinker is actually back. He bought back, yeah, because he could.
Tinker is the problem here. The March is keeping everyone at bay, so that they can just right-click the tower.
Yep.
No one wants to go in for this.
Apart from the Bear.
Silver is gonna send his Teddy, but even Teddy doesn't like the March. And they're gonna be happy with just that damage on a tower, I feel.
Yeah, in the meantime,
or could they go? They're gonna go again.
Korok might take down
they have the combination, so.
Oh yeah, here's Fogged again. Hello,
they should be able to get wrecked, I feel.
Well, if they manage to get the team fight going, but this is Quantic's time to try to push back. I mean, if they don't push it back now, if they lose this team fight, then it's basically GG. I feel.
Yeah, but it's gonna be really hard to win the team fight because of the marches. But nice catch there, catching Tinker. But he gets out. Morphling looking to find an initiation now because they can't stand this. If this goes on, then they will lose Rax, and that's gonna be GG. So it's a high pressure now on Invoker and on Morphling. They have to find combination openings. And people actually running back and need to heal up. Syllabear has no HP, they are not really ready for this next pressure. But the Radiant team are backing up. They're gonna smoke, perhaps?
No, just walking to the high ground, because it was a nice place, and I'm just walking back.
They could just have pressure there, but they are still scared, like they got so much for free that they feel something should happen pretty soon.
Maybe they're waiting for the bottom lane. I mean, they could be just waiting until that lane is pushing out some more, and then hopefully outnumbering Quantic in the mid lane.
I think they just got a little bit scared. When the enemy team lets you get a tier 3 tower without really doing anything, you get a little bit scared for keep going, you know.
Yeah, and Valiant's now up on the bear entangle, forced off away from the Tinker though.
Yeah, not too much damage being dealt to Rax just yet. Now Lycan sends in his wolves, but they get repelled. This push really did not more than 100 damage to a tower, but bottom Rax went down meanwhile, I feel.
Hey, if they do that like 10 times, then the Rax will be down, right? I mean, they're not losing anything apart from time, and they're only gaining. Oh, pipe up! They want to go for this stuff on the strike, so having BKB up on Howie though, he won't get stunned. Lycan is gonna go for Barracks rather than any kills just yet. Barracks what he cares about. He gets entangled though, because you know entangles are cool, and that's the bottom backing out. Got the Barracks, got them what they came for.
They're happy, and then they're, you know, they're already TPing top, and they're gonna call it a pause, celebrate some, but you know. This is a very slow, steady, safe MTW lineup that they are playing.
But though the MTW lineup would be the one with the lone druid though.
Yeah, it would be. But
the Tinker
bottom
yeah.
is the playstyle of the MTW.
Yeah.
And the playstyle of Quantic is not so much. They have. I'm not gonna be too hard on them. They have really good farm on both Syllabear and Morphling. Both are doing great, but just losing one team fight on bottom lane, they lost their Rax on that lane instantly, and that put them in a hard position to defend their second Rax. And guess what? It's not gonna be that easy to defend the third Rax either at this point. So they need to do something innovative.
Yeah.
Even late game potential, they don't really exceed that high. As I said, Bane, Tide, Enigma scale well into late game. CM, Leshrac, and even actually Invoker don't scale too well into late game. Invoker is always good, of course, but
yeah, but his spells remain the same, kinda. I mean, yeah. True.
And if they ever get up a BKB on the Enigma, that's gonna be even more a problem on their heads. Just, you know, it's annoying.
Yep, and we do see Core go towards Ethereal Blade.
Yeah.
That is something, but yeah, but like I said, it's very hard for Quantic to still be able to do something now. And I mean, if you look at the gold graph, it is not that much in favor of bottom, and even experience graph is like dead zero. But it's the hero lineup right now that is causing the issues.
Roshan is back up. They might be taking a quick Roshan before they defend. They could take Roshan and then defend tier 3 tower, but mid tower looks more tempting, I think.
Yeah, the tier 1, that teleport point.
They know what the Radiant team are doing. It's very obvious they will push top, so they stay away and they know. They even draw the.
Yeah, they draw the exact line. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go this way and kill them when they go through mid, because they will be looking for us, and they're coming this way. So yeah.
Nice goose chase.
This is a big smoke chase around the Spirit Bear.
I do like that anticipation, and it's gonna be bottom. It's gonna try for Roshan, perhaps.
It's a hard fight for Quantic to fight in a Roche pit against Tidal, the Martyr machine.
Yeah, it's not really something they would want to go in on.
It's all but optimal, but the thing is, giving Aegis to Lycan means he can just suicide on your next Rax, and you know.
You don't really want that either, to be fair, yeah.
they have to take the fight. Nice mana burn going down on Lycan actually, and they went for face boots on Bane, so there's only a Tide who can give him mana again.
Yep, and that's on cooldown. Oh, there goes the bear. It was instantly summoned though. And they actually stopped going for Roshan.
There's a haste rune on bottom lane, but like...
Who cares about haste? Nobody sees it. Yeah. I think it was only Roshan that saw that.
They're gonna try and pressure out the other lanes now. Both teams trying to do this. Quantic bottom lane and bottom smoking. Gonna go behind, I think. But Lycan has other plans. He's
Lycan gonna Roshan. And the rest thinks, you know what, we can take a team fight 4 on 5. Oh, here they come. Tornado first stun, not hitting anymore. Ravage being used, only hits on, well, hits on 2 actually. Mikey already dead. Tinker picking him off, Matchroom on the chase, on the run now. And what is Pain and Cold gonna do? Can he do anything here? Lycan coming in from the side, killing up the Crystal Main. Pain and Cold on the way back to base. Morphling picking off the Bane still, as we have Bulma trying to get away from snaking. But here comes Titan Time. Malefice goes there, lasers fall, and Tinker with his Martian machines getting the last hit there. Korg back to base.
And now Roshan is gonna be next target.
Yep, that's the free Roshan.
Up on Lycan.
But we still have Titan Time, there's some trouble from the bear.
Yeah, the bear is just trying to kill him off.
He has to go back soon though, because I was gonna say he won't be able to get resummoned anytime soon.
Yeah, true.
And Leshrac actually buying back in that fight, by the way. He didn't come back. Oh, GG, go game 2.
GG call. Well, it's obvious at this point. If you cannot stop Sean, and you're already this far behind, I would, I would still say try to do something when Tide has cooldown on ultimate. Try to do anything, but they realize and they don't want to do this. And it can sometimes be a good choice to forfeit before you play yourself bored to death, If you play a game like this one, where you have no chance of winning, essentially, from this point, you might come into game 2 with a bad spirit.
You want to keep your winner's mentality.
Exactly. So it's a quick GG call, and I'm actually not gonna join you for the next time, but it was interesting and short game.
Yep.
And let's see if Potm can keep going and secure the $4,000.
Indeed, a lot of money to secure. And so like I said, this was game number 1 for Quantic vs Potm ProDota2 League. And we will find out game number 2 to see if Potm is going to take that 4,000 and go to the winners bracket finals tomorrow, or if Quantic can force out a game number 3 from Potm. And do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, I got shoutouts. Shoutouts to Team Infused, and thanks for helping us go to VCG in Germany, in Cologne, nice. 16th. So in just 2 weeks we're gonna be playing in Germany. It will be pretty fun, and we're gonna go by car from Sweden, so it's a nice road trip.
I might actually drop by for a day.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it's I mean, our sponsors are always gonna attend Gamescom anyway, so it's gonna be nice to meet up with them in person as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's nice place, Gamescom. I have never been there, but I've seen a lot of things from the place. Cool. Anyway, it was fun casting, and hope it's a little bit more interesting game too. This one was a bit straightforward.
Yeah, it was. I hope so too. And I'm gonna just play the outro, and then we're gonna jump ourselves into game 2.
Yeah, bye bye.